Right.
Hello, and welcome to episode 60 of Demon Interviews. I'm your host, Springy,
And I'm your co-host, Sadsitic Demon Child.
and joining us today is our very special guest.
Kesra Kyse.
Yay! So, the first question on the magical list of questions is, would you rather eat Cheetos or go on a hike?
Go on a hike.
Well, now.
Cheetos dust gets everywhere, and there's some places you don't want it.
That's true.
You're telling me. Hopefully these are the right questions. Is TikTok the only place you do your cosplays?
No, I've got a Facebook page, which I have dutifully neglected for the last year and a half. Kesra Cosplay. And then I've got an Instagram by the same name, which I've only neglected for 3 months.
That's awesome. And to find this lovely lady, all the links will be, names will be in the description. We'll just be copy pasting the same name in 3 different spots. But hey, that's good. But the next question is, do you have any other new cosplays planned to do?
I'm currently working on a Pink Ranger at the moment. Yeah, I actually 3D modeled the helmet myself, so I'm really excited. It's finally done printing. Let's see. I'm kind of eventually wanting to do Phoenix Force Emma Frost, but probably not for TikTok.
Yeah.
I do want to do Jean Grey Phoenix, all variations, soonish.
Awesome.
And I'm kind of toying with making the Angel of Death from Hellboy 2.
Ooh. Awesome.
That is awesome. All right. So how are you and your characters alike, and how are they different?
I really hope I'm not a lot like Rita. I don't know, maybe just being over the top sometimes, I guess. I don't know, yeah, I hope I'm not like her.
Just like Rhea Repulsa.
Yeah, I think with Kim, sass in general. I like the sass. And with Anna, I feel like I'm also pretty ditzy.
Understandable.
Very. Yeah.
The next question is, why did you start TikTok/Musically in the first place?
Because a friend of mine strong-armed me into it. I'm really bad at keeping up with social media, so this one's also fun, which really helps. Because when it's Instagram or the Facebook page, it's a lot of work. But with TikTok, I'm just goofing off in costume all the time, and that's pretty much the best part.
Yeah.
It's the only part of cosplay I really like, so the construction.
Yeah. Makes sense. I know more vocabulary. I know. It makes a lot of sense. It really does.
Yeah, it really does. Okay, did you create any of your cosplays for TikTok, or did you already have them?
I've been doing my Kim exclusively for TikTok. Rita I already had, and I just thought that TikTok was missing an evil space witch.
Yeah.
I had an OC that I was playing for a week, but I don't play her anymore. But yeah, the Kim's the only one I've really done just for TikTok so far.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
I know more words, I promise, just my brain.
I get it.
Now it's the
These are
stereotypical. Now it's the stereotypical YouTube thing that you hear in every single video from any YouTuber ever. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon. If you have any questions for this lovely lady right here, put them in the description below, and if we ever get back on the show, we'll ask them. Yeah. So now the actual next question is, what is the hardest thing about getting into one of your cosplays?
Well, definitely with Rita. So I've got the party tits, as I professionally call them. they hang on to these hooks on my shoulders, and there's a harness underneath that. And the absolute hardest part of this costume is trying to get the side Velcro of this harness because I put it too far back and I can't really reach it.
Mm-hmm.
So I spend about 45 minutes getting into the rest of that costume and then 30 minutes trying to reach that. That's really the hardest. Like when I make my costumes, I try to keep that in mind because I actually put that there to be easier because the back of it laces up. And I never want to tie that again, so I put the Velcro on the side thinking this will be way easier. Turns out I can't reach, so that didn't turn out great. But that's really the hardest part about getting into any of my costumes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine are mainly just wear a leather jacket and put a different mask on, so thank God. Except for one giant
I also saw your Santa Claus one.
Yeah. The Santa Claus one that I got given a Santa Claus outfit.
Nice.
I made one of those like last year for my husband.
Okay. What do you think is the biggest misconception about you or your cosplays?
I don't know if anybody really has the wrong idea about me. And I don't know. I guess I come off as kind of arrogant when I'm talking about my costume when it comes to competitions or whatever. Like, the rest of the time, cosplay's for fun, but if I'm in a competition, yes, this is a competition. So, I do kind of, like, mentally critique things, and with my closer friends, I'll mention, I don't know if they'll beat me because they've got this, and it's shady of me, and I can't help it, but I gotta look at it from that point of view in a way that it kind of helps me improve my stuff next time. It's like, oh crap, I do that all the time, too. It looks awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Other vocabulary words come to my brain. You have to make the sentence longer. It makes sense. So, that is very understandable.
It really is.
So, the next question is going to be coming from a past guest, a Shannon Carruthers. Let's say you're going to be the star of a movie. Who would you want your co-star to be, and what would the movie genre be?
I would have to go for 80s fantasy movie for the genre.
Yeah.
I don't know who I want my co-star to be. I'm just gonna give the default answer and say Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I think that's actually the first time I heard Keanu Reeves on this show.
Heresy.
I believe that is the first time.
Yes, because before Sadsitic became a co-host, she became a stalker of the show. So, I'm kidding.
Great.
I'm kidding.
I've watched every single episode up until I got to be on the show.
And then she just stopped. She was like, "I'm on it. I don't."
It's not stalking if it's well received.
Sure.
Exactly.
Okay. What's the best compliment you've ever gotten?
I think last time I wore Rita to it was a cosplay lip sync thing, and one of my husband's friends, he's one of my friends too, but he said I looked like I stepped right off of the television, and that was fun.
Nice.
Oh, that is amazing. Well, that's you. So, since you said you've gone to cons before, how many different cons have you gone to before?
A lot. I've gone to 2 or 3 at least a year since, I want to say 2006. I think I might be in the triple digits at this point. Because some cons have a lot more than that some years. Or some years have a lot more cons than that, I should say. I'm probably nearing the triple digits in how many cons I've been to. I couldn't possibly remember them all.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense. If he does. Because mathematically, that'd be like definitely in double digits.
I've been to too many.
I've been to 0.
Oh, you should get one. Like, there's a lot of smaller local cons these days. That'd be a lot of fun.
I need
I
one
went to-
closer to Tennessee.
I went to 2, and one of them was during my birthday, so I was able to have Jason David Frank sing me happy birthday.
Fantastic. He's really nice.
He really is.
I've met him a couple times. Once at a convention, and then another time he just did a meet and greet in a city near me, so I went to that.
One of the funniest things about that experience was that we went to go see him afterwards, and the lady who was like, I don't know, like handler, was like, "Hey, you should totally see this video. He's saying happy birthday to somebody." And I'm like, "Yeah, it was me." She's like, "Oh, it was." I was like, "Yeah, I know." Sorry, got off track. Go ahead.
Okay. So, do the videos you make that you like the best get the most likes, or are they the ones that surprise you?
They do not get the most likes. Apparently my sense of humor is a bit off sometimes. I don't know. I thought it was funny. That's fine. The ones that got the most are this one where I was Anna and I did a duet with Moana. And it wasn't even anything brilliant. It just got 150k views. I don't even know why.
Yeah.
My second most popular is actually footage of my 3D printer. Just printing a helmet, and there was nothing special about that. Sorry about the background. My dog is fussy. Anyways, there was nothing special about it. It was actually after one of my supports broke and the little point in the front broke off, so I basically taped it in place. Yeah, never the ones that go big are never the ones I want to go big.
Yeah.
Although one of mine where it was like these boots are made for walking, I wound up cutting in and saying no, these shoes hurt. That one got really big too. I don't feel like that was anything particularly inventive, but people are using the audio.
Yeah.
So, coming from a fan from Instagram, a Charlie_Anderson99. What is one thing you regret doing on camera?
One thing I regret. Oh gosh. Luckily, most of the things I regret, no one had a camera. Because, like, the one thing I would regret the most was this play I was in where the back of my dress came down and I almost flashed an entire audience. But I'm actually really picky about what I catch myself filming myself doing, because I'm hyper conscious that if it's on the internet, it's there forever. So I like try to watch what I say and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't cringe at my own content because,
Yeah.
I understand that.
So do I. All right. So, who from TikTok would you like to do a collab with in real life?
Sorry. I really like Rikun, the Black Ranger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I really like how he does his videos. I think he'd be fun.
Awesome. Now it's a very serious question, just like the first one, which is, would you keep a pet zombie or would you kill it?
I'd kill it.
Makes sense.
No zombies in my house. No. Double tap.
Yeah.
See, so the last question on my end, I think you've already asked it. Like, any upcoming cons you would like to talk about?
My next convention, I think, is going to be Lexington. And that's probably going to have a whole gaggle of Power Rangers. After that is Steel City. That one's fun. And then I'm looking forward to one in June, which is Colossal Con, which is basically an anime convention at a water park. Which means I get to do all my swimsuit costumes.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was the last question on my end. So
I'm sending you more. Don't worry.
okay, since I have to.
Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing. It's gonna be all right. Okay. So the next question is going to be. I'm gonna kind of do a double question since they're very short and they're from the same person. So, sorry, I mean they're very long and complicated. So, first one is peanut butter ?
Yes.
That was from Mr. Zoom. The next one from Mr. Zoom is bacon ?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this one comes from Harley F. Quinn, and it's a very serious question. What are those?
Those. Are we talking the party tits?
We could.
No, it's usually what that means. No, that's usually I get that on my all the time. It's like nice Madonna bra or holy crap, you're gonna put an eye out or something like that. And I don't know why they made that design choice in Japan. But I use it to store stuff, so that's why mine are larger. I can keep like a Diet Pepsi in there and some candy and some chips and my phone, and it's really handy.
I mean, makes sense. I mean, functional fashion. I mean,
I'm planning to eventually put like a water bladder in one of them and have a straw come up through my balaclava.
maybe it was like for like a fan on the inside, so the actress wouldn't get like sweating.
It wouldn't help me though, because like I've got that harness which is pleather and nothing gets through it.
Ew.
So, but yeah, definitely water and snacks.
Yeah.
That works.
Oh, it is my turn. Okay, so the last question from me is a very serious question, just like the other ones.
Of course.
Ham ?
Yes on ham.
I believe this is the last question from me. Yep. Who is your inspiration on or off TikTok?
Kamui cosplay. She's this German cosplayer who makes this amazing armor all the time. Mm-hmm. And it's usually made of EVA or Worbla. It used to be a lot of Worbla. Mostly it's EVA now. But she does so many different things. And every time she does a video, I kind of want to go work on my cosplay. Or it reminds me that I've not been working on my cosplay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So now we are going to be showing off some of the videos that you sent in. Let me just hit all the correct buttons so I can do that. Hit this button, turn that on. So this is the first video, and there's also her TikTok page at the same time. It's magical. That's just, I think,
looking to just get murdered.
Because I think it started beforehand.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh. Why?
If you are some dumb folks looking to just...
Oh my god. Why? It's because it's too many things going on at once. That's what's going on.
Get murdered. I know just the place for you. Yes.
Okay, now this is the next one.
Okay, here's what's gonna go down. Two choices. You stay here and I crack one of your nuts, right or left, that's your choice. Or you walk away and live to be a douchebag another day. Oh, and also, I have razor blades hidden in my hair. Tons, just all up in there. Okay, see, here's what's gonna go down. Okay, so two choices.
Now the next one.
Hey, Anna.
Yeah?
Why didn't your parents teach you the whole alphabet?
I don't know. Why?
Because they got lost at sea.
That's a horrible joke, but
No, they are not. If you see me wearing these shoes, I am in pain. Send help.
These books are made for. It's been fun, but now I've got to go.
Next one.
Now repeat back what I just said.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone. Try again.
I am Groot.
Mm-hmm.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I'm Groot.
No!
So now let me stop that. Okay. Julia, where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Your picture is not. One thing your picture is.
I see her.
Oh, well, that's just on my side, and that's a fun quinky dink. So, oh, wow, that's just going by really quickly. So, we have 3 more questions on.
We're gonna have to ask those.
Yes. I'll just ask all 3. The first one is, would you ever come back to the show?
Sure.
Awesome. The next one is, who would you like to see on the show in the future?
Trini. What's her name? Hold on, let me look her name up. But Trini.
Trini.
I know her name. I'm blanking now.
Okay.
I'll just search her. What am I doing? Get out, Trini.
Awesome. I'll write that down and get right to trying to contact them. The last and final question for today. Excuse me, that was not the question. Sorry. So, the last question of today is, do you have any questions for a future guest?
Do you ever get that weird phantom wig feeling after you take your wig off?
Makes sense. That's definitely what I'm going to be writing down. So, before we end the show, I would like to ask if you have any questions about the show or anything that you would like to ask before we end the show.
Not that I can think of.
Makes sense. So, I would like to say thank you so much for being on the show. We highly appreciate it. Thank you, Julia, who on my screen is being a spirit. So for everybody at home is being a spirit. So thank you very much for being on the show. I also highly appreciate it. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, to all that fun stuff. And at least I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.